Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to my video. My name is Putra Triansyah Danial. I'm from Universitas Muhammadiyah Gorontalo. I am from the class nursing day 2023. This video I want to sharing to you about 10 praise nursing. Okay guys, the topic of the 10 praise I want to share to you is taking the vital sign. Alright, we must start it. Alright guys, the first is I need to take the blood pressure, to your blood pressure. This praise is very important because if we meet the with the patient, we must to check the vital sign about the blood pressure, because if the blood pressure of the patient is high or low, if this result is make a different diagnosis, because different level of the blood pressure is different diagnosis, like that. Alright, the second is please roll up your sleeve. Before we take the blood pressure from the patient, we must tell to the patient to roll up their sleeve. The purpose is to get the accurate result from the blood pressure. Okay. The next is I want to check your temperature. The purpose is to know if the patient have a hot temperature or cold temperature, like that. Alright. The next is let me measure your pulse. The purpose of this praise is to know about the cardiovascular system from the patient is normal or not, determined from by the high beat or low beat with the pulse. Alright, the next is I need to listen to your heart and your lungs. The function of this praise is to know if the patient have a beat hike with the heart, and to know if the patient have a abnormal sound in the patient lungs, like that. The case is the same like the measure pulse and blood pressure, like that. The next is please breathe in and out slowly. The praise is the function of this praise is when we want to hear the patient heart and lungs, we must to tell the patient to breathe in and out slowly. For what? For we can listen about beat from the heart and sound from the lungs. Alright, the next is your vital sign is normal. After we taking the vital sign from the patient, we must to tell the patient about what happened with their body. If so, we must to tell the patient what happened with their body, like that. The next is your blood pressure is a bit high. The praise, we must to tell the patient if the patient have a blood pressure high or low, we must to tell it, and we must to tell the health promotion to the patient. If the patient have a high blood pressure, we must to tell how to make the blood pressure is back to the normal, like that. The next is your temperature is elevated. This praise in the same case like the your blood pressure is a bit high, because we must to tell to the patient what happened with their body, like that. Because the patient must be interesting about himself, so we can tell to the patient, or must to tell to the patient what happened with their body, like that. The next is I need to record your oxygen levels. The function from the checking oxygen level is to know how well the oxygen is carried by the blood throughout the body, like that.